So we back with another video. Today we coming at y'all boys with the best power forward builds in NBA 2K23. Now, I could have went about this a couple different ways, but honestly, I just went for builds that honestly could fit the role and the position, but also just be very, very good builds. So yeah, we're gonna be going over 3 builds. Not gonna be like a top 5. Some of these positions is just harder to do 5, 6, and 7. It's just harder. So if you guys do like the more of the 3s and not forcing the other ones, just let me know in the comments down below and I can do that. But today we're gonna be giving y'all the top 3 powerful builds of the game. Next build is gonna be the centers. So if you guys do want that, just leave a like on the video, and I got that for y'all boys. But yeah, man, these gonna be very versatile big man builds that can really do it all. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty much the build. If you guys want more, like the video, subscribe if you're new. Without further ado, let's hop into it. Alright, so coming in at last place, I guess 3rd place, no honorable mentions on the entire video. Like and subscribe. Power forward, handle number is up to you. Those are all autos. Now, we're gonna be 6'10". Now, these are gonna be 3 heights that I feel like are gonna be really good. Every single build on this list is gonna have really decent block, really decent interior defense, really decent defensive rebound, okay finishing, okay shooting, okay playmaking, with pretty much as high possible physicals possible. So 6'10", 210, 7'7" wingspan, bite type is up to you. Now, when it comes to the build, we're going to end up with 18 finishing, 16 shooting, 17 playmaking, and 22 defensive. All these categories are going to be able to vary in a lot of different ways. Now, when I go for the more big man type builds, those are all going to be on like the center builds. Or if I make like a big man build, if I make like an inside and shooting big man build video, those are going to be on that. These are kind of like hybrid big man builds, but also can like do a lot for themselves as well. So for this build, you're going to end up with 86 driving dunk. If you don't care as much about the driving dunk, just put that to an 80, then put your standard dunk up, and you can get that up. Just make sure that you have quick drops, I would say. But 86 is gonna allow you to have like bad, like limitless takeoff and stuff like that. So that's why I did it like that. 82 layup, that's gonna allow you to have layup packages like the Ja Morant, but it's not as important on these because I think 6'10" and up don't even get Ja Morant. But 82 is gonna be still good. I would still go for like an 80 or just having it just high as possible, just so you can get certain badges as well. And if you do go 82, you also do get more badges. 76 close shot, you lose that, you lose a badge. 73 standing up, you lose that and lose a badge. But those are 2 important things I feel on a hybrid big man build. And then 83 3 ball, that's gonna be really good to be able to shoot the 3. If you want to create for yourself, you do have silver agent 3s for that type of stuff, and then you have a 69 mid range to get an extra badge, 75 free throw for 5v5. You have a 76 pass accuracy so that you can get break starter and the LeBron James pass down. Then you have a ball handler as high as possible. 81 is gonna allow you to have like the Luka and stuff like that. Then you have a 71 speed of ball. 31 speed of ball is gonna be straight, but you don't really have to have this high. I'm gonna be honest. It's not like you're gonna get certain dribble like styles based off that. Hopefully they do have like a certain dribble style they come out with for like 70 speed of ball, 65 speed of ball that only big men can get. That is really good, but right now all you really got is Gabby Williams and Pro really as your options. Now, when it comes to the badges, I'm gonna be honest, for the tiers, not really too different from the 6'9". The biggest difference is gonna be like the playmaking. You're gonna now have badges like Clamp Breaker. Silver is a tier 1. You're gonna have handles for days as a tier 1, mismatch as a tier 1, killer combos as a tier 1, while still having like the ability to have quick first step as a tier 2, break starter as a tier 2, needle thread as a tier 3. Still gonna have all these badges tier 3. So it's a lot different on like what you get, but it kind of is similar. Defensive rebound is gonna be a little different too, because now you're gonna have not just interceptor, but you're not gonna be able to have the ability to have clamps because you are above 6'9". But you will be able to have badges like interceptor, glove in tier 1. You're gonna be able to have chase down artists. You're gonna be able to have all these badges too in tier 3. Now, defensively, that's pretty much what it is. But I tried to make sure to have an 85 defensive rebound with an 88 block, so I can have silver anchor and Hall of Fame chase down artists. 80 interior defense, just to be able to play hands up defense, and 82 perimeter defense, and 82 steal. Just that simple. Now, when it comes to the speed, I ended up maxing that out. I think 80 speed is just a must-have to have on a big man build. 77 acceleration, that's just maxing that out so we can have the best speed boost possible. 76 strength, because you are supposed to be a big man build, so you want that as high as possible. Then we have a vertical to go alongside the block, go alongside the rebound, go alongside like the dunking, all that type of stuff to have contact dunks, but also get more blocks and get better block and rebound animations. So yeah, takeaways wise though, you're gonna end up with sharp. You don't get slash, actually you get sharp Playmaker, Lockdown, and Rim Take. I think these are really good options. Slasher would be better than Playmaker for this particular build, but it is what it is. I'm gonna end up going with Limitless Range and Paint Intimidation though, but the paint, I'm gonna be honest, the paint contest right now is really good, and I'm gonna be honest, you don't really necessarily need that, but it is nice to have on the back end for when you do get dual takeover sometimes. But you could go with stuff block, you could go with a lockdown takeover. Since you don't get the clamps badge, you could go like extreme clamps, but that's really on you. But it does come out as an inside out shot creator, similar to shades of Scotty Barnes, Kyle Kuzma, and Josh Smith. All right, so for the top two, it's gonna be a little tough. Now on the last build, I was kind of running out of breath, but I did want to stop, and I just kept going. Pause. What the? Let me just get to like and subscribe. Power forward, handed number is up to you. So when it comes to the build, you're gonna be 6'11", 210, 7'7". Body type is up to you. So when it comes to the build, these two builds are gonna be very different. One's gonna be like 2 inches shorter, which I guess y'all gonna understand. It's gonna be a 6'9", and this one is gonna be just a little bit more versatile in the badges that you get, and it's gonna be a little bit better in certain situations, and the other one's gonna be better in certain situations. That's really just what it is. So you could really, depending on your preference, you probably would rather this one than the other one, but we're gonna go for both. So you're gonna end up with 19 finishing, and that's gonna allow you to have 74 close shot, 88 driving layup with an 87 standing dunk, or driving dunk with a 78 standing dunk and a 39 post control because of the close shot. So you're gonna be able to have stuff like limitless takeoff and slithery in tier 1. You're gonna have posterizer in the tier 2. That's a really big difference between this build and the other two builds on this list. You're still gonna have an 83 3 ball, only 16 shooting, 71 free throw for the 5v5, 76 pass accuracy. Now instead of an 81 ball handle, you have a 71, 69 speed ball instead of 71. So those are gonna be a lot lower than the next build, but still gonna be okay, not nothing crazy. You have an 80 interior defense with 76 perimeter defense and 75 steal. So the big difference between this build and the next build is going to be the block rating, the perimeter defense, the steal, the ball handle, the speed with ball. Even the layup may be different, but pretty much everything else is going to be around the same. The vertical is going to be a little bit higher on this one as well. Strength going to be a little bit lower on this one. Acceleration around the same and speed around the same. Pretty much all these builds going to pretty much have an 80 speed with an 83 3 ball with like around an 86 driving dunk. This one just ended up having an 88 because long athlete, I was able to get that. So I'm gonna be honest. Now, if you do want offensive rebound, you can go for that, getting lowering other things, but I just wouldn't. I think everything on this build is pretty much perfect. You still gonna have the same kind of block rating, still gonna have the same kind of defensive rebound. I feel like we met in the middle of what I usually go for when it comes to these big man builds. Instead of a 93 block and 93 defensive rebound, I went for 88 and 85. So you can still have that Hall of Fame chase down, still had the silver anchor, still had the silver rebound chaser, and then you still had the 80 speed with the 76 acceleration for the speed boost and be able to move as fast off the ball and stuff like that. And top to bottom, you're gonna be just chilling with a lot of stuff, especially this is gonna have the highest vertical out of all three builds. So I'm gonna be honest, I can see a lot of people making this build over the other ones. Now, you don't really necessarily need a 99 stamina. You even could go 95, but if you want to get more stuff, maybe you want to get this here, maybe you want to get more standing dunk, maybe you want to do like this. You go 80 there, now you're able to have that. You can go here, you can still get this. That's one way you can go about it, and that'll probably be still just as good of a build, if not much better. So it's a lot of things you can do and tweak, but yeah, that's really what it is. And then when it comes to the build, you go into which limitless range or slasher, sharp, playmaker, and rim take. You don't get lock on this one, so you're not going to have the ability to get like stuff like extreme clamps, but kind of just is what it is. You could try to get that, but it's just tough to get it because the perimeter defense and the steal rating are just kind of low. That simple. Now, you do get Josh Smith, Aaron Gordon, and Scotty Barnes as the options on the build for the shades of, and it comes out as an inside out score. So I was checking my analytics. Even with 100K, we still have 80% of you guys not subscribed. I don't know what else I gotta do. Now, if you guys want to get more in touch with me, you can join the Discord. But how you watching my videos and not subscribe? Subscribe! It's that simple. All right, and last but not least, man, the build that comes in at number 1, in my opinion, for the power forward builds in NBA 2K23. It's a growing trend. I finally had a video that pretty much didn't have this build at number 1 on one of these type of builds at number 1, but it just is what it is. The best builds in the game. So power forward, handing number is up to you. 6'9". Now, I've told y'all this time and time again, when you're making a big man build, you're gonna see a significant difference at 6'9" compared to all the builds when it comes to shot contest, when it comes to the balance of having great defense as a big man and be able to actually guard more than just bigs. You can guard guards, you can guard wings, you can guard pretty much anything on the build, on the in the game. I'm just saying that. So like 6'9s are very good. Like this is also, you could argue, is one of the best like threes builds like for big men. Really good. You can do a lot with it. So 210, 7'6", and body type is up to you. Now when it comes to the build, you're gonna end up with 18 finishing, 17 shooting, 19 playmaking, 22 defensive, and pretty much these physicals. So physicals, I went for max speed, max acceleration, max strength. Tried to get the vertical as high as possible, but we just left it at 82. Just kind of is what it is. I want that to be as high as possible, 90 stamina. Now when it comes to the finishing, you're gonna end up with an 82 layup. That's gonna allow you to have Ja Morant, because this is under 6'10", so you actually do get that. 76 close shot, you lower that, you lose a badge, but that's still really good. You lower that, you lose a badge, but that's still really good. 75 standing dunk with 76 close shot, and you do have that 86 driving dunk, where you can have limitless takeoff, all these badges in tier 1 and tier 2. Now, when it comes to the shooting, you do have an 83 3 ball. You're going to have agent threes. I think on a 6'11", you get agent threes as a tier 1, so that's a thing. But on this one, you get it as a tier 2. 69, you lower that, you lose a badge. And we just put this as high as possible for 5v5. Then when it comes to the pass accuracy, we have that to a 76 because, again, just like the other two, we want the break starter gold and we want the LeBron James pass style. I feel like if you're anything but a guard, is by far the best. By far the best. Now, as a guard, it's arguable, but anything else, it does not matter. It's by far the best. You should just only be putting on LeBron. Ball handle, 87. That's going to be really good. You're going to have clamp breaker, unpluckable. You're going to have a lot of badges that you really shouldn't have on a big man build. Then you have a 74 speed of ball. If you could add that one higher, you could add the LeBron, not the LeBron, but the Michael Jordan dribble style. But it is what it is. Still going to be really good. You're going to be able to use Pro or Gabby Williams. But I'm going to be honest, having that Michael Jordan does make a difference. 80 interior defense, pretty much minimum I want to have on like the paint contest and stuff like that. Then you have an 88 perimeter defense to go alongside that, to be able to play like on ball defense when you're on the perimeter, be able to like move laterally and stuff like that. And the biggest difference between this build and the other two, you now have the ability to have clamps. Now you're not gonna have as high of an anchor. That's the kind of the hit you have to take. Maybe you want to lower that to get more, but to be honest, I don't think that's really worth it personally. But yeah, you put that here, you do get an extra badge. 85 steal though, you do end up with 85 steal. That does give you glove and stuff like that. And then you have a 77 block with a 45 offensive rebound, 85 defensive rebound. That's pretty much just what it is, and that's what I went for on most of them. Just a lower block, lower vertical compared to the other ones, and that's kind of what it is. Takeaways wise, you end up with slasher, sharp, playmaker, and rim lock take. That's pretty much just what it is. And I end up with limitless range and finish moves if I have the options, just like I did on the last one. And the build comes out as similar to shades of Draymond Green, Josh Smith, and Jason Tatum. Now Jason Tatum actually makes sense. The other two, I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much what I would say is the best, you know what I'm saying, power forward builds. Comes out as a two-way inside-out scorer. I believe 6'9s are just, if you're trying to make anything, they're going to be really good. I'll be honest, power forward builds are really, really tough to make because it's really either you're going for a versatile big man or just a versatile build in particular. And I just went for like a versatile big man build that could also play big, but also play other stuff as well. But yeah, that's kind of just is what it is. If you guys want more videos like this, go ahead, like the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications to be the first to all the videos, share this video to anybody, and I mean anybody that will help. Without further ado, man, it's your boy Fitz, and that's me, man.
I might break up. Shawty wanna show her ass out. All black red got a good shot. One up, let me got pass out. I got a whole lot of mud shot.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!